everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Doris, and this channel is about spirituality, self-love, and shifting your mindset so you can be your authentic self. Please be sure to subscribe so we can stay connected. Hi everyone, today let's take a moment to self-correct and love. I'm in a season of my life where self-love is truly up for review. Remember, on this journey, nothing, and I mean nothing, is ever fully learned. Just when you think you've mastered it, life shows you still got more to uncover. That's why, my darlings, this is a journey of evolution, a continuous process of growth, reflection, and deeper understanding. Isn't it grand? Okay, with that said, I have been doing a lot of processing, reflecting on the season I've just shedded and the one I'm about to step into. It's scary, no doubt, but it should also excite you. Why? Because you're walking away from what no longer serves you. During this season, I've been praying, asking God to reveal who is truly for me and who isn't. And let me tell you, I have found myself stuck in cycles over and over, the same ones, because we cling on to old habits, routines, and people, even when we know in our hearts and deep down inside in our gut that they're not good for us. Yet we still entertain these distractions. Now, did you just hear what I just said? Distractions. And do you know who loves to send distractions right before we're about to step into our breakthrough? That's right, the enemy. So stay alert and don't let these distractions keep you from what God has in store for you. With all the distractions that I've allowed in my life, whether it be people, situations, or jobs, I realize now how much further I could have been. But this is my story and I needed to honor that. Everything in life follows a pattern. If we take a step back and truly observe, the patterns will quietly reveal what needs to go. The truth is, again, we are all the authors of our lives. And in any moment, we have the power to rewrite our story. Think about it. When someone gets so fed up about a bad habit and they just quit cold turkey, that moment proves we are all in full control. So why would we ever let the ego or negative habits control us? That's ridiculous, don't you agree? Here's the thing. Most of the things we have held on to, we never truly wanted. We just accepted them due to poor behavioral patterns. Many of us felt like we had no other choice, or maybe it felt good the first few times until we found ourselves trapped in its cycle. That's why I love the wisdom of Proverbs in the Bible. It teaches that only a fool hates correction. Instead of feeling bitter about correction, we should embrace it. Not just the kind that feels good and inspires us in the moment, because let's be real, everyone, that fades. But the tough love that holds us accountable, that's the love that calls us out when we are making a fool out of ourselves. That's the love that truly transforms us. That's what I mean by self-correction and love. Sometimes we need to allow ourselves to reset, to recalibrate to a new level of love and respect for ourselves. And that means doing some scary stuff. If you're single, stop with the dating apps for a moment. Instead, take your gorgeous self out to dinner. I did this a few years ago after I started practicing mirror talk, then flew out to Palm Springs on a mission to find vintage dresses, which, by the way, I didn't find a single one, broke my heart, but that's another story. That night, I had dinner at Lulu's, which I highly recommend if you ever visit Palm Springs. But picture this, a restaurant packed with people sharing meals and laughing and socializing, and there it was, dining alone. But let me tell you, it was one of the best times I've ever had. I people watched, I fully enjoyed my food, and the best part, it was on my own terms. As I walked back to the hotel, I smiled to myself and thought, damn, why didn't I do this sooner? Which in translation meant, why did I waste so much time holding on to meaningless relationships? Was I really that needy or codependent? Don't answer that because I already know I was. That question is all that we really need to ask ourselves. Because as I mentioned earlier, we need to pray and ask God to reveal who is truly for us. And just as importantly, who isn't. Then we have to be willing to let go of those who aren't meant to stay. Some people are meant to be a part of the long-term story of our lives, while others are just a passing chapter. And then there's a few stand-in people that are meant to be in our lives for a season, maybe two, but no more. So I encourage you to take a step back today and pray. This is the year of the snake, a year of shedding and transformation. There's a lot that's going to be falling away in our lives this year, trust me. So why not get ahead of it? Start now. Self-correct, embrace change, and make space for what's truly meant for you. I trust this week's episode has been beneficial for you. Thank you for tuning in. If anyone is interested in collaborating, please don't hesitate to send me a message. You can find my contact details below. And until we meet next time, remember to always stay glamorous.